My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
What's going on, my brothers and sisters out there? What's up with you? Today, I don't know. Today, let's just talk about games. You know, as if I don't do that every other day. But today, let's just talk about games, shall we? Yes, we shall. More specifically, let's talk about the next game on Brad's list, okay? Because with all of these games that's about to start dropping and all those times you're about to start going into your wallet and taking out the next 60 towards the next game, you know, the next game on my list, you know, from what I've been seeing from it so far, I mean, it's nothing like amazing, like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play it. You know, it's no game of the year worthy type game, but from what I've been seeing, it looks like a game that I can get into. And that game is Shadow of Mordor. You know, that is the next game on my list. I think it comes out September 30th. And you know me, I'm very what's the word? I'm very hyped. I'm very hyped for this game. Emphasis on the word hype, because the impact that Destiny left. This video is not about Shadow of Mordor. The impact that Destiny left. I've been seeing a lot of comments on the interweb saying, you know what? I'm done hyping up games. Because ever since this gen started, it didn't really, we've been hyping up games for a while, you know, but it just seems like with this gen, it almost seems like if you hype up a game, you're jinxing it to fail. Because, I mean, have we not had like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment? And, you know, Destiny being the most recent one, I still can't wrap my head around how this game ended up being the way it is right now. Now, I do think, and I've been on the record saying this, I do think Destiny is going to get better as time goes on. But what it is right now, it fell short of a lot of people's expectations. Now, just like I said in my review, I don't think Destiny is a bad game. I actually enjoy it, you know, from time to time. You know, there's some stuff they need to fix, but you know, it's not a bad game, it's a disappointing game. But for a lot of gamers today, a game is either amazing or it's trash. There's no in between. So, you know, that's why people are, you know, saying that, dude, Destiny is trash, okay? Because there's no in between no more, you know. But with Destiny, and then, you know, just started from launch, from Killzone, Shadowfall to Watch Dogs, and now Destiny, it just seems like all the games we've been hyped up so far this gen have fell short of our expectations, you know, and that's why now you have a lot of people saying, you know what, I'm not hyping up games anymore, because they don't want to continue to be let down, and I can't blame them for that, you know. But it gets into, should us as gamers stop hyping up games? Because someone had actually said that on my review, like saying, you know, we need to stop hyping up these games, so when the game comes out, if we're let down, it's not like, you know, it's going to crush us because we weren't hyped to begin with. But can we really avoid hype? I mean, if you see a game that, you know, from the start looks amazing, you know, you see the trailer for the game, and then they come out with some gameplay. If it looks amazing, I mean, how are you not going to get hyped for? You know, you can't really avoid hype. If a game looks amazing before it comes out, you're hyped for it. You know, you can't wait to get your hands on the game. So I don't really think you can avoid hype. I think what we can avoid is hyping this game up so much to where it comes out, it can't reach our expectations, because we want this thing to be the next best thing since fried chicken. Like, I think we need to stop hyping up a game like to the level of where it just can't please us, because a lot of people, including myself, we hyped up Destiny to be like the Messiah, you know, like, you know, to be the next big shooter, you know, and now I'm strictly thinking about that and strictly thinking about that Master Chief Collection, you know, but I don't think we can avoid hype, but what we can do is stop hyping it up to the point to where it just can't reach our expectations. And I think that's why pretty much every title that we've been waiting to play on these next-gen consoles have fell short of our expectations. I don't think Killzone Shadowfall was a bad game. There's some issue. I don't think it was a bad game. It was disappointing. You know, being a fan, you know, a fan of the Killzone franchise, Killzone Shadowfall was just a letdown. It was a disappointing game. Even with Watch Dogs, I don't think Watch Dogs was a bad game. The story was cheap. The story was terrible, okay? And Aiden Pearce, you know personality having bastard. I mean, the story of Watch Dogs is bad, but Watch Dogs, I don't even think that was a bad game. Destiny is not a bad game. But again, going back to a lot of gamers, your game is either amazing or it's trash. There's no in between, you know, but we've just been let down. You know, we've had letdown after letdown after letdown. So I think we just need to stop hyping up these games to the point that they can't reach our expectations. And, you know, then you go to having, you know, a lot of these gamers, you know, the second they see a game that they want, or you know, they think that they might want, they go out and pre-order this game, and they go out and get the you know, and then they go out and get the expansion pass and stuff like that, and they're buying, you know, all the DLC, the day one DLC and stuff like that. And, you know, when you do that, and then when the game comes out and it ends up being not what you expected, you just put like $100+ into this game already before you even knew if you were going to like it or not. And that's the case with Destiny. You know, you had a lot of people buying this. I think it's like $35 expansion pass. Thank God I didn't buy it, because I need to see what they add to Destiny before I buy that expansion pass. But, you know, you have a lot of these gamers buying into these games so quickly without knowing if they're actually going to like the game or not. And that's really why I don't really go out and pre-order games like that. I've had my share of pre-orders, but I don't pre-order games too often. You know, I haven't even pre-ordered the Master Chief Collection yet. So I don't go out and pre-order games like that. For me to go out and pre-order a game, I have done pre-orders before, but for me to go out and pre-order a game, that game has to really catch my eye. Okay, so I don't really pre-order games like that. And, you know, with these people, you know, going out and pre-ordering these games and buying the, you know, the expansion pass before the game even comes out, and then when it comes out it doesn't reach your expectations, you already put your money into the game, you're going to feel extremely pissed off and let down. And I think that's the case what's going on with Destiny right now. So I mean, I just want to talk about this, you know, because I've just been seeing so many people, you know, like let down and saying, yo, when are we going to get some amazing games that actually live up to our expectations? What our expectations right now is, I don't think any game can live up to the expectations we have. So I think what us as gamers need to stop doing is we don't need to stop hyping up games, but what we do need to do is stop hyping up the game to the point it can't reach our expectations. We want these games to be damn near flawless, like to have no issues, and that's not, I mean, that doesn't happen too often. The last game that I remember that lived up to exceeded my expectations was The Last of Us. And, you know, you don't have games like The Last of Us coming out every day now, you know, so it's just not like that. So I just think we need to stop hyping up the games to the point they can't reach our expectations, okay? But yes, my next game that I'm getting is Shadow of Mordor. I can't wait for that game to come out. Hopefully that game is good. I'm not hyping it up too much. I just want to play it, okay? But what game I am hyping up is that Master Chief Collection, because I know what that's going to be. Okay, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. You know, leave your thoughts, you know, in the comment section below. You know, do we need to stop hyping up games just period, or do we need to do, you know, as I suggested? Do we just need to stop hyping up the games to the point that they can't reach our expectations? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and man, I am so hyped for Shadow of Mordor.